Hey guys, how's it going? This is a podcast I did with my friend Hatham Gruxon. Check him out. Yeah, it's kind of a long video, and I'd really appreciate it if you would, give it a watch or give it a listen. Just check it out. But hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Slimecast episode 5, I believe. How's it going, Nostalgia?
Hey, it's been good, man. Just picked up some new games.
Fuck yeah. So, what have you been up to?
Oddly enough, just playing some games and just chilling, really.
Nice. Just hanging out, chilling. But I saw the games you're playing, are those the same as the games of the week in your new video?
No, surprisingly enough, the games of the week were from last week. Now that I've got new games, it's obviously gonna be a lot different.
Yeah, well, what I like too about the games of the week is how different they all were. Like different genres. I'd say Jet Set Radio and the skating game have a connection, but they're all so different at the same time.
Yeah, but what have you been up to though?
Well, chilling to a degree. I I've been working, obviously, but everyone knows that we all gotta be on the corporate grind, working jobs, making minimum wage, the typical dream. But aside from working my night crew job, I have been working on some content. Um, Last episode I said I was working on an album. I've kind of pulled that back a bit. I think I got 2 songs made, but I think I'm gonna just try to get 1 or 2 songs done that are pretty good and just release them. I think for me with music, putting all the time into an album just isn't worth it. Whereas I should just make an occasional song on the side and try to make it really good. So I kind of pulled back from the album idea. I still want to make music definitely. And I have been thinking about some plans for YouTube videos, but we'll get into that later on what our content plans are. And honestly, I just want to get more productive with YouTube.
Yeah, same here. Like I already have 5 video ideas and not a lot of time. Like I I just pushed out a few videos this week, like 2 videos, and I already have 3 in my mind. I have a South Park for the N64 review and a few others.
Yeah, that's always the thing where it's just it. Don't get me wrong, it's better to have ideas than not to have ideas, but sometimes it's overwhelming where it's I just don't know what to work on next because I want all these videos to exist, but it's gonna take time.
Yeah.
No, sweet. I think that everything you've been up to?
Yeah, I'd say that's really it.
Sweet. Well, I don't. How about you start us off? Starting gun. What's your first topic?
Alright, so, you remember that video I did on G4, the TV channel?
Yeah.
They're coming back. And
Yeah, I saw something about that they were coming back.
yeah, and I want to discuss it because I really, really fucking hope they do it right. Because they can either go 2 ways with it. They can either go back to cable TV or stick to the internet. If they
Hmm.
do, if they do either one, they should do it properly. So if you're gonna go to cable TV, have this, and this down. If you're gonna come to the internet, have this, and this down. So what are your kind of thoughts on D4 TV coming back?
Well, I haven't seen too much G4, sadly. I know about it and I've seen clips here and there, but I will say the internet is definitely the way to go. I mean, TV is dying, and plus, I think G4 is gonna be a show that needs to appeal to young people. Young people aren't watching cable TV now; they're watching the internet. So definitely, G4 needs to be on the internet, and it should just be on YouTube, honestly. That's the most either YouTube or maybe Twitch. I feel like would be the most accessible platform for it.
Sorry for that.
It's all good.
But yeah, though, I mean, I don't like if they decide to go to cable. You know, it's obviously going to be their downfall. But if they're going to go out, like really go out, they should go out with a bang.
Was G4 it was a TV channel, right? And did it have multiple types of shows about video games, or was it just one show?
No, they had multiple shows. There was one called X Play, Attack of the Show. Okay, so X Play was basically a review show. So each game every game that was coming out got a pre-review on X Play, and then there was Attack of the Show, which I know memes are a big thing today, but they were big back then, but they weren't as big. Like back then, memes were very simple, and they would just cover internet stuff.
See, all those names are familiar, and I feel like I've seen clips of those shows, but like, I just can't exactly pinpoint it. Like, I should have been a kid of the G4 era, but I must have missed it or something.
Well, to be honest, I got into G4 like really late. When G4 was popular in the early 2000s, I'd say from 2000 to 2005. I got into G4 around like 2007.
Right. See, I think that's the age difference, right? Because I believe you're 5 years older than me, so I feel like I may have just been a little too young. I was still in that toddler zone versus little kid zone to fully comprehend G4, I guess. So I think I may have just missed it. But my friends showed me clips of the show. I don't know if it was on G4. It was like there's like skits and storylines with actors around a video game review show, kinda. I don't know if that rings a bell, but I feel like that might have been G4. Because again, I feel like I've seen clips of G4, and I know about G4's like impact on video games and video game journalism. But I'd be lying if I said I was well versed in G4, but I know of its impact and kind of know of it.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really around the prime of G4 because I always used to watch G4 like come home from school or whatever, and by then most of the kids channels were on, and by the time I started getting into G4, I was more or less getting into that like teenager phase, I guess, and I wanted to know more about video games. So that's really how I found it out. But besides X Play and Attack of the Show, it would mostly show it would mostly show like cop reruns or whatever. Now that's what I mean when I say I got into G4 way too late, because all the good Attack of the Show and X Play is good, but they're the last two shows that G4 really had. Because I miss the prime of G4.
Yeah, I feel like with G4 what it should be is it should be like kind of like a Rooster Teeth or like one of those YouTube channels with multiple shows and like key hosts. Like there should be like G4 should come back with like a YouTube channel or something. They should have multiple shows now and just a little bit of edge. And I feel like there's a market for G4 now. You get where I'm coming from. Like they did game reviews and they did it unique and they had good like cast of people. I feel like G4, and plus there's nostalgia about the brand. G4 coming back is a good thing.
See, G4, they have an advantage of coming at it from a lot of different angles. Obviously, they're gonna have the retro crowd from the 2000s watching it back in the day, and then they're gonna bring in the modern gamers by doing modern game reviews, and then of course they could have the weird stuff, the meme stuff. They could just rip off PewDiePie and do like a meme review or stuff like that.
Oh, they should. That's actually not a bad idea.
I mean, I have a bad feeling, and I don't really want to say because I'm probably gonna jinx it. But if they don't do it right their first shot, they're not gonna make it, man.
Yeah, if G4 comes out and it's bad and it's like cringe bad, and they're gonna get ripped on by all the internet commentators, and it's gonna be it. They need to come back. Maybe G4, maybe they start small with only a handful of shows and build up. But they definitely got to do it right.
Exactly. However, though, and I'm sorry if I keep on bringing up the cable TV thing, but if G and I'm not saying they could do it, but if they have the right person on their side and they decide to do cable TV, I feel like they could bring in, I don't know, a certain amount of people, because you got to think about this, right?
Yeah.
Mostly kids are watching cable TV because, well, their parents will allow them to go on the internet, right? And let's just imagine some kid is big into video games. If they bring G4 to cable TV and they got the right person, I don't know, something could happen.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree. It's just cable cutting and like the loss of cable TV. The rate of it is alarming. Like a crazy amount of people have cut cable. Like when you see the numbers, and then like from all the young people I know, including me, I feel like that kid at home he's gonna be on his phone or computer, and for like, you know, the small amount of kids who maybe the parents are Mormon or something, I don't know, and they're not allowed to be on the internet. I just feel like that's not enough. Like the market, I really do feel like 90% of G4's market doesn't have cable, and I feel like 95% of its market has access to the internet. So I just really feel like G4 needs to hit like that 15 to 25-year-old 2000s nostalgia, and I really do feel like that group of people is on the internet now. But then again, I could be wrong. Maybe having a cable TV presence could help them, you know?
Yeah.
I just really feel like the internet is the place to be.
Yeah, I kind of feel on that.
Plus, it's just a better viewing experience, because, like, having, like, watch a TV channel and you can pause it for 1 hour and it's just gonna run. YouTube is such a better platform, just as you can revisit videos, you can pause, skip forward, read comments. Like, I just really think, like, G4 being on the internet, it really is gonna be the best route.
Yeah.
And they could do their own website, too. I mean, less people visit websites now, but they could do their own website, too. That's an option. Then they don't have to be on YouTube. They can have a whole website. Think about it. They have like the website, all that series, and then they can sell merchandise too, like hats, T-shirts.
Yep, that could work too.
Yeah, and then like G4 animated series, maybe. I mean, there's a route for success, and I really do hope G4 finds it. Man, I'm in need of like just rewatching a bunch of G4 stuff on YouTube at some point.
Yeah. I guess I really want to talk about G4, but I guess you should hop on the next topic.
G4. Okay. We can elaborate on any topic for too long. We have to cut ourselves off.
Yeah. All right. So, gaming pet peeves.
Okay.
You got any?
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, it depends what, like, online gaming has its own pet peeve with couch co-op. I'm trying to think of one, because I have a bunch swirling in my mind. Yeah, I'll just throw one out. Gaming pet peeve. Online gaming, if you play a microphone, like, if you have a headset and you play music through your headset super loudly, or you make loud noises for your headset that aren't necessary, fuck you. You're gonna get muted. And I shouldn't have to go through the effort of muting you.
Yeah, what really pisses me off is when people eat with their microphone.
Yeah.
That
why?
Fucking irritates me.
Yeah, it's so fucking annoying.
And then there's the people with the vapes. Now, no disrespect to vape people, but when they go like that,
Yeah.
that shit irritate. Like I was having a conversation on Discord the other day, right? And the guy
Yeah.
kept on going, and I'm like, it's fucking irritating.
Yeah, it's like, motherfucker, we can hear you. It sounds like a vacuum cleaner. Like they're huffing on a vacuum cleaner or something. It's like, they think they're being discreet. We can all hear you.
Yes, like
Don't mind me, I'm just vaping.
now another big one for me is stickers. Now, again, shout out to Region, my local game shop, but fucking stickers.
Yeah,
I
fucking
got-
stickers.
I got 264 games, right? And I try to peel off the stickers nice and slow, you know, so it doesn't leave any marks or bruises. And it fucking does. And it irritates me. Now I have to go in with a fucking alcohol wiping
Yeah.
the fucking cartridge, and oops, you better watch out for the paper or else the volume goes down. You know, like, and I should probably send you a picture on Instagram too. So, you know the original Xbox cases?
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about the big ass ugly Microsoft employee sticker?
No. Like,
Okay.
you know the Microsoft cases, how it shows like the big green thing on the side.
Yeah.
The stickers block it off, and I personally, I want to have my game cases clean and in order.
Yeah.
And I don't mind seeing that big green thing on the original Xbox cases. So I peel it off, and oops, more bruises, and now it's even hard because it's on plastic. Now I gotta get vinegar and another set of alcohol wipes to wipe it down, and even though when it's clean, it's sticky now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's just like, I don't know if you notice this too, like if you clean like the plastic outside of an Xbox case, if you're a little too like tough on it, you can like make the plastic slightly stretched or something. Like sometimes it looks bad even after cleaning it, but it's like you shouldn't have to be in a position to clean it. The fucking sticker shouldn't be on the damn case.
Exactly. Now I know this is gonna be bad for business for them or whatever, but they should just find a different place to put the sticker. You know, maybe put it inside or something like that, or maybe, you know, in shelves, put a sticker like, hey, all these games are $5.99 to $9.99. Hey, these are more or less expensive games. They're gonna be $29.99 to $69.99. You know, instead of putting stickers on the cases, why not do that?
Yeah, there's two types of game stickers that particularly annoy me, and I brought them up in my pet peeves about game collecting video. First, the big ass ugly Microsoft sticker, as I call it. I'm sure you've encountered this. It's like, I mean, it's more of a Washington State thing because we got Microsoft out here, but it's this big ass giant it's huge, giant white sticker that they slap on the front of the case. You can't get this fucking thing off. It's like, it's fucking, the US military should use whatever type of glue Microsoft used, because it's fucking next level. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, I've given up on getting it off. Now what I do, just buy a cheap Madden game or something and swap the artwork and everything, because you can't get that Microsoft sticker off. The second sticker, and I'm sure you might have encountered this, GameStop used to put this ugly yellow sticker on the spine of games.
Yeah.
Dude, they put it on the fucking artwork. They got under the plastic and they put it on the artwork. You can't get that off. Why, motherfuckers? Why? Why would you put it on the artwork? Just put it on the plastic. That's just to be mean. That's like sadistic.
Yeah, I mean, and now, again, I'm mad at the Xbox case, but you know what gives me even more fucking mad?
What?
GameCube cases. That shit pisses me off. Right? I have all my GameCube games in order, and you know the little spine where the GameCube thing is?
Yeah.
I hate it when people put stickers on that.
Yeah, it makes it look bad on the shelf. It stands out.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just like the best solution, and a guy on YouTube who worked at GameStop showed it. You just put the sticker. You don't take the white part off. You just put it under the plastic. You don't even have to stick it on. It stays under the game. Then no damage. But the fact that they stick it on, and it's like tough ass glue too. You gotta try to clean it, but you can never get it clean.
Yeah. However, though, I do have one exception when it comes to stickers, though. Blockbuster stickers. I can't rip that off, man.
Yeah, they are cool now. There are certain stickers that these days they would be cool to have on.
Yeah, and then there's the Hollywood video stickers. I can't rip that off either.
Yeah, you gotta keep those on, definitely.
Yeah, but everything else, it's gotta go.
I do want to give a shout out real quick. There are some stickers that are better. Goodwill, they have like these really tiny stickers, and sometimes they put them on the spine, on the outside, and due to the tininess of the sticker on the spine, like kind of flexing the sticker, it's super easy to peel off. Also, Value Village stickers, and I looked at Value Village, as long as it was just put on the product within that day or two, you can usually slowly peel the Value Village sticker off without having to clean the game. So that's nice. Now, if a Value Village sticker has been on there for like 5 days, then it's a pain in the ass to get off. So I do want to give a shout out to those stickers.
Yeah. Alright.
I feel like gaming pet peeves is a topic we need to revisit in the future, because this is, we could fill hours with just talking about pet peeves.
Yeah. Alright, now, did you know that the original Xbox had Xbox Live Arcade?
Yeah, didn't it come on a disc, I believe?
Yeah, like I just discovered this the other day. So again, the new Xbox I got is pre-owned.
Yeah.
And I recently bought the original Forza, and I loaded in a game, and it said Xbox Live Arcade. I'm like, oh, I thought that was only for the 360. I loaded up, and there's a bunch of fucking games that this guy downloaded.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, although I do want to say RIP to the previous owner who owned this Xbox. So I bought Doom 3.
Everyone press F in the chat.
Yeah, let me explain this real quick. I bought Doom 3, right? And I ran into the person's save files. This guy put in 12 hours straight into Doom 3. And I had to let it go in order for me to play. So RIP to the previous owner who owns Xbox, because like I personally feel it myself. Like when my parents threw out my old GameCube, it had my old memory card and stuff like that, and I think they sold the memory card, but whoever has a GameCube memory card, enjoy the games, because there was a lot of cringy stuff on there, and there's a lot of awesome stuff. But
whoever has Nostalgia 64's memory card, I want you to know, I will find you. I have a special set of skills.
But yeah, I mean, this guy had this original Xbox, and it had a bunch of 2000s hip hop on it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Definitely check the music files immediately.
Yeah, it had Lil Wayne, Jay-Z.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of Crunk, Lil Wayne, just a bunch of hip hop. And I can just imagine this person, he was a big hip hop head in the 2000s. His parents probably threw away his Xbox. He got mad. And that's why I felt bad for deleting this guy's save files, because he put in a lot of hours on Doom 3. So
yeah, this guy, it's like, damn it, Mom. Don't you know? The Xbox original, I had 12 hours of Doom, I had Dr. Dre's Chronic saved on it, and you got rid of it, you motherfuckers. You damn parents.
Yeah, man. Like,
I feel bad for that guy.
If I ever find this person. I'm gonna willingly give them the original Xbox and my whole collection. Like this dude fucking deserves it.
Yeah, definitely. Be like, here, finish Doom 3.
Well, unfortunately, you can't because all his save files are gone.
Well,
man.
play the first
feel
4
bad.
hours again. Sorry, they must have got fucking X-ray destroyed. It wasn't me.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the nice thing about old console though. Is I've definitely manipulated I've taken advantage of people's old save files, and it's like, oh, they played 50% through the game. Well, I'm gonna play the rest of it so I can beat the game.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
I mean, I want to do that, but I've never played Doom 3 before, so like I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
However, though, I did pick up Glover for the N64, and it had 2 save files on there. One was 50% done, and one was 4% done. I also had to delete the 4% and start a new save file, but right now I'm trying to get to that 12% so I can finish this person's game.
Yeah, finish the fight.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, previous saves. That's the funny thing. It's just, I mean, they left it on. If the person willingly got rid of it, they did leave the save file. But, like, with like old 360s and stuff, people will just have their Xbox Live account on there. And you gotta think, some people's like payment information is probably sitting on a 360 on a Goodwill shelf or something, which is scary to think about.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Delete your hard drive before getting rid of it, people.
Yeah, when it comes to more modern consoles like Xbox One and even
Yeah.
360, delete it. But when it comes to PS2 and N64, leave it alone because somebody's probably gonna finish your game for you. And yeah,
Maybe put some funny, like, cringy music on there just for the hell of it.
yeah. Okay, so this guy had a bunch of 2000s hip hop, but there was one playlist called Slow Country.
Yeah. Country and hip hop. That's an interesting mix.
I know.
I mean, I like a little country and a little hip hop, but you don't see it too often on the same thing.
Yeah. But alright, I guess on to the next top. Oh! Alright, I have another gaming story. So,
Yeah.
this is a mix of the topic called guilty pleasures and VHS nostalgia. Now I guess you should start with like gaming guilty pleasures. So
Is this the same topic or is it two?
we're gonna
Kinda.
it's 2, but we're gonna start with guilty pleasures. Then we're gonna go into VHS nostalgia.
Explain the guilty pleasures.
So it's a game that you socially shouldn't really be
Oh,
playing.
okay. Yeah. Like a game that you know is bad, but you still like.
Well, no, not necessarily. Well, okay. This
Well,
is
society thinks
This
it's
is
bad.
kind of like my version of guilty pleasures. So I used to be a big fan of Jimmy Neutron when I was a kid, and I played
Yeah.
Jimmy Neutron: Return to the Twonkies. And when I went to the game store and I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, there it is. But I had to be really covert about it because the fuck is this guy doing picking up a Jimmy Neutron game? You know? So I'm like, hey, yeah, can I get this game? And he's just like, oh, you're trying to get Jimmy Neutron Return to the Talkies? Yeah, it's $12.99. I'm like, shh.
I like how discreet you're being. It's like you're buying drugs in an alleyway.
Like, I feel like I'm not supposed to play this game anymore. You know, like, I feel
Dude, that's me on the toy aisle of Goodwill, just trying to look for like video game action figures, feeling out of place.
Exactly. But yeah, I just paid for the game and that was really it. So that's kind of like my version of guilty pleasures, like games that you're not supposed to play anymore. So like, let's just say a girl gamer used to play Dora the Explorer for the PS2. She's into retro gaming now. Society says she shouldn't play Dora the Explorer, but obviously, you know, she does, and that's her guilty pleasure. So that's what I define as guilty pleasure.
Wait, is Jimmy Neutron your only pick, or do you have any more?
Uh,
Cause I'm just thinking of mine right now. I'm just like pondering on them.
I have one more, but I haven't picked it up yet.
What is it?
It's The Incredibles. I used to be a big fan of the movie,
Yeah.
and it's kind of a kid's game, but fuck it, I'm still gonna get it eventually.
Nice. Well, I have different routes I could take with Guilty Pleasure. So I feel like none of them are like viewed as bad per se. I just feel like they're easy to cringe at, and they. Well, I'll start with a few. The first of them is a computer flash game. It's called Happy Wheels. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
Yeah, I like Happy Wheels. Again, I haven't played it actually for a few years, so it's a weird choice. But it's easy to cringe at like the Let's Play videos around Happy Wheels, and I definitely enjoyed it as a kid. I don't think Happy Wheels is bad. It's a creative flash game. It had creative level. It had good physics. I would defend Happy Wheels.
Yeah, I like Happy Wheels.
Another pick of mine. Well, this one's not hated either. Let me try to explain this. It's not.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I lost connection. I'll edit that out.
Alright.
Yeah, so this one, it's not hated by society. It's actually liked by those who played it. However, if somebody saw me playing it and they judged me, I would totally understand their judgment. And I don't really play the campaign. I just fuck around in it. It's this game called Postal 2. And,
oh, yeah. I remember this one.
yeah, I got all the mods on it. Basically, when I sit down and play Postal 2, I am just fucking cutting people's limbs off. I have a flying machete. I can go around the map. I'm killing dogs. I'm lighting people on fire. I'm launching fucking dick-shaped missiles that blow up. I'm stabbing people with a syringe that makes zombies. I got a flamethrower. Going to the police station. I'm just fucking chainsaw. So if somebody judged me for the amount of mayhem and genocide I've enacted in Postal 2 for no reason but to do it, I would understand. However, I've had fun every time I've done it, even though there was a time where I had lit someone on fire and then I pissed to put them out. And I got a judgmental look from my dad and friend who watched me do it in the background. So, not hated, but if you judged me playing it, I could not defend myself and I would accept your judgment. However, I would not stop playing it.
Alright, I guess this is a semi-perfect reason to go into VHS nostalgia now.
Alright. I'm ready.
Okay, so I pick up Jimmy Neutron and I wait till everybody's out of the house to play it. Cause that's like, why are you playing Jimmy Neutron? Isn't that show you used to watch as a kid? I'm like, yeah. Why are you playing that game? I like it, you know?
Yeah.
And I load up this game and nostalgia hit me pretty fucking hard. Like, I used to play this game back in, like, 2nd grade, 3rd grade. And, man, I have a lot of good memories of this game. But I load it up, and I go to extra stuff. And there's a fucking VHS commercial for the Jimmy Neutron movie. And I'm just... I remember having that VHS as a kid.
Yeah, I bet that was just like playing that game and seeing that commercial is just like the nostalgia waves.
Yes, man. Like that. I know this is gonna sound pretty sensitive, but like I let out a fucking tear.
I don't fucking blame you. There's so much fucking joy over like early 2000s VHS and old commercials. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I haven't played this game or seen the trailer, and I'm feeling nostalgia through you. So I don't blame you for shedding a tear, buddy.
And then there's this other video option, right? And
Yeah.
I used to love Fairly Odd Parents as a kid. The commercials for that.
Oh yeah.
The commercial was for that Fairly Odd Parents game that I had.
Oh, I've been
Again.
thinking about getting that game actually.
Fairly Odd Parents Shadow Showdown.
I think so. There's one on the Xbox original, I believe.
Yeah, that's probably it. But
Yeah.
man,
The nostalgia was hitting you, right? But here's the question: did the game hold up?
no,
Oh,
no, it did. As a kid, I got stuck on the tutorials, and I just rage quit. Playing it today, I get frustrated, but I don't rage quit.
Well,
And-
at least you got the nostalgia out of it, and that single moment is worth whatever money you paid.
yeah.
But did you
It's-
get the VHS?
No, I looked on eBay. It's real cheap, so I think I might have to get that.
So you could just get like the VHS just to have it, or like, I mean, just to own it.
Yeah, like I know we talked about this during the first podcast, but I want to get all the Nickelodeon VHSs plus all the basic Cartoon Network ones. Just classic movies and classic cartoons on VHS tapes is what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, see, personally, I have no VHS collecting plans. However, there are VHS that I might buy if I found them for like $1 at Goodwill or something. There are certain VHS tapes that I might actually pick up if I saw them for cheap, like retro anime. Maybe just it's cool to have, also like maybe if there was a film that like is a childhood film of mine, it's kind of obscure, and I find it on VHS, I'd get it. So maybe like that. But personally, I have no big VHS collecting plans or anything. I will say one cool thing though is there's a lot of old stuff that never made it to DVD, and it's just on VHS. A lot of weird 80s workout videos, weird training videos, weird like public access TV. And there's these guys on YouTube who actually have like a whole collection of VHS exclusive stuff they found at thrift stores, and they put a show on and everything. So VHS collecting is fascinating to me, and I like the idea, and I almost considered it at one point when I was figuring out what I wanted to collect. So I respect VHS collecting, and I would buy some, although I never actively pursue it. But again, nostalgia, and although there's an age difference between you and me, I do remember a point in my life of exclusively using VHS over DVD early on. So I do have nostalgia. Like, one VHS I can remember is that plastic clamshell of Ice Age 1.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so you plan on getting some VHS tapes?
Not at the moment. I just want to wait till I can find a good CRT TV with a VHS player.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what you gotta do. You've gotta like recreate the childhood moment. Like get like your favorite childhood snack or like a snack food you used to eat. Get like some soda, like some Mountain Dew or something, and just like put on the nostalgic Nickelodeon show VHS on a CRT TV and just enjoy it.
Yeah, man. That again, I want to wait till I get a CRT TV. But man, I have a lot of VHS tapes in mind, and that actually sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, just keep your eye out at Value Village. Get one of like the small CRT TVs. They're really easy to move, and they're really handy. Like I have one with a headphone jack.
Nice.
So definitely, yeah, keep your eye out.
Yeah, and I also want to get a CRT TV, and I guess you could technically consider this a pet peeve, but for PS1 and N64. So with PS1, there's like texture warping or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
when you play a game, the textures kind of warp a little bit. I feel like it's gonna be better on a CRT TV. And
Yeah,
same thing-
you definitely want a CLT for those old systems because they do look better on a CLT. Because like it's not just like the quality of the video, but the actual way the video is created on the screen is different. Because I know it's like a CLT, it's like a laser gun shooting an image line by line rapidly, versus a flat screen TV. It's like picture a bunch of different colored rectangles that like light up in different amounts at different times versus the gun shooting line by line. So like the actual way the image is created is different. So the console and the consoles have a weird resolution sometimes, so the TV's confused on what to do. So you definitely want like the old school CLT.
Yeah. And
You know what you should get?
What's up?
Not to interrupt, and we're going on a whole CLT thing, but okay, you can't play light guns on a flat screen CLT TV, I believe. However, the best quality CLT TVs is the Sony Trinitrons, I believe. Just a heads up.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to get one of those.
I have one. It's my childhood TV, but it's the one I got pissed on. So like half the screen's a different color.
Man, if I had the option to get my childhood TV, which I hopefully I do, it's just like I don't really remember it too well. It was just a big black CRT TV and a golden like Sharp logo near the buttons.
Now you know why I can't get rid of mine. And it so happens that mine is one of the heaviest CLT TVs too that I'm lugging around, but it's buried in my storage room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we totally went to the sidetrack on VHS collecting. I don't know if you had any more to say.
No, that's really it.
How many topics you got written down?
All right. Well, I have a few more. Let's see.
Cause I got a bunch written down too. I don't know how long you want the episode to go. I'm fine with it going however long, but I don't want to take up too much of your time.
That's alright.
Cause I got some topics written down too.
Yeah, go ahead.
But if you want, we can
I don't know.
I mean, how many topics do you have left?
I only have 3 more, but I
Alright.
want you to get one of them.
All right. I've got a bunch of them written down, and they're like all different. So I'm trying to figure out what would fit best. But I think this one probably fits best. I've titled this one "Thrift Store Regrets." However, it can be for any buying regret kinda. Not I guess things that you regret not buying, and things that you regret buying from like Goodwill and Value Village or game stores. So I want at least an example of something you regret not buying and something that you do regret buying.
Okay. Here, I didn't technically buy it for myself, but it was kind of a gift. So, it was my birthday, and I wanted an N64 with Mario 64, and my dad, he wanted to keep it a secret, so he went to the store and brought it for me. Unfortunately, though, it was a really cheap third-party controller.
Ah,
It's fucking broken.
damn it.
Yeah. And then here's something I regret not buying. I just went there the other day and I saw Animal Crossing for the GameCube. It was $59.99, and I regret not buying it because it's probably gone now, and I really missed out on the great game. But unfortunately, I already had all my games that I wanted, and I couldn't really get it. I mean, I could put on my card or whatever, but I don't really want to do that, so I just paid for my game in cash and left. But I really wanted Animal Crossing. Unfortunately, it was way too expensive.
I was there was a handful of games I was thinking about getting to, especially for the GameCube, but then with COVID, all the prices have gone up, and those Nintendo GameCube games were already expensive.
Oh, Oh yeah, definitely.
I wanted Animal Crossing for the GameCube, but then I couldn't justify it. It was like already like 50 or 60, and then now with COVID, I can't imagine where it's at. But one day,
Yeah, man.
you know, yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I was just gonna get into my regrets and I guess regrets of not buying.
I was just gonna say, like, I just saw on the shelf, I was gonna get it. Like, I was seriously thinking about it, like, maybe these games aren't worth it, but
Yeah.
I think about it like this. I got Animal Crossing on the Switch. Is having it on the GameCube really gonna be that different besides some old school textures and different, messages?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think the GameCube version, I don't, I have no knowledge to speak on this, but it seems like the GameCube version might be like one of the best to get. Like, I feel like it seems like a game you could put a lot of hours into.
yeah, but
I played it briefly at a guy's house, but yeah, I hate that thing where it's like you're like hovering, like, should I buy it or not? Like it's like that line where you're tempted to buy, but it's like, ooh, it's $50, but I would put the hours in, but it's 50. Should I buy it? And then you don't pull the trigger.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta think about it like this. I could have spent $60 on Animal Crossing versus getting 4 Xbox games and 2 N64 games.
Right, and maybe 3 years down the road, Animal Crossing is $80, but then you buy it, so be it, right? Because now you got the free games for now.
Yeah.
And those games will probably go up too. So you might
True.
be saving the $20 in the long run.
True, but I don't think Halo and Halo 2 are going up in price.
Yeah, that's true. Not with 340 Freeze Direction, but that's a topic for another time. Yeah, so regrets for buying and not buying. I'll start with not buying. Mine is not gaming related per se. I guess it's just like little things here and there. Like, I don't collect vinyl records. I don't have a record player. However, there was a record that I should have bought just to have. It was $2. It's one of my favorite albums. There's this old country singer named Marty Robbins who has his album Gunfighter, Ballads and Trail Songs. You probably, if there's any song you know from it, it's Big Iron, that famous Fallout New Vegas song. I don't know if you've ever heard
Big Iron.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I love that whole album. I've listened to, like, I don't listen to very much country music, but the country music I like is the really old stuff from like the 50s and 60s, because it was still that time where there was people alive from the Wild West, and it was kind of that blending, and I really love that album anyway. And I should have bought the fucking vinyl record. It was $2. I should have bought it to own it. I could put it on my wall or something. Why the fuck didn't I buy it? I don't know. I mean, it's not too expensive anyway, but it's just that little regret where it's like I should have bought it. There's no reason not to. I was fucking there. It was good quality. Another related thing. I don't know if you ever heard of it. You know about like Laserdisc, right?
Yeah.
Well, there was an obscure movie format called CED. They came in.
I know what that is.
Yeah. It's rare for me to meet someone who knows about CED. They had a CED for a movie I don't even know. It's just some stupid movie, but again, $2. It's the only time I've seen a CED. I should have bought it just to own a CED, honestly. I don't need it. It'd be a waste of $2, but at the same time, I should have just bought it to have a CED. So I kind of regret that. So I don't go to game stores too much, and the only times I spend money on games is usually when I have a bunch of it and I'm not poor, which is rare. So I don't have too many big game regrets of not buying. It's the occasional game I probably should have grabbed. But I do have regrets for buying games. There's a scrapped Hey from Gruxton video of me running across my yard with a Rolling Rock box on and a cape because I was Trash Man talking about game regrets. But the video never came together. Alright, gaming regret number 1. The Ouya. Do you remember the Ouya?
Yes, I
That
do, and I
piece of
wanted to
shit.
get one for Christmas.
Well, you know what? Haytham Gruxton is so fucking smart. I almost bought one when they announced they were ending the servers for it. That's when I bought one, because I'm like,
Oh,
get my...
Jesus.
I know. My genius idea. I would buy a Ouya. I would download all these fucking free obscure games, and I could review them for years on end. I waited till the last day. They shut those motherfuckers. They shut the servers down early, motherfucker. I took an account Eastern time. There was hours to go. I should have been able to download, so I didn't get as many downloaded as I want. And come to find out, it's only a few weeks before you automatically get logged out, and you can't log back in and get the games anyway. You want to know how much money I spent on the Ouya?
How much?
$45. Because I didn't want to wait for the auction. $45. So that was just like, now it's sitting in my fucking closet. I got it in the box, but woo! And they still sell on eBay. I don't know how. They're literally useless now. Gaming... Oh, what?
Shit, we could do a trade. I mean, I don't mind having it.
The Ouya is only worth fucking trading it for a flaming pile of dog shit on a doorstep. I need it for that Trash Man video one day. And then you can have it. If we ever meet in person, you can have my Ouya. But a gaming regret. Another one is that you've definitely never heard of this. In the 2000s, there was this console called the Game Wave. It only had like 5 games. They came on DVD cases. It's trivia games, family trivia. Who the fuck cares about family trivia? What?
I believe I've heard of it.
There's no way.
I believe I have.
You might have. Well, I bought a Game Wave for $20. Alright, this is like a life regret. There was a time where I think as a teen who wanted to get out of the house more, I felt trapped in the house, cooped up. I always wanted my grandma to go thrift store shopping, and I spent too much of her money. It's a regret of mine. I definitely mooched and milked for wallet too much, and I deeply regret it. I took advantage of it inadvertently, and I think she knew and I knew, but subconsciously for some reason I just had to keep going to thrift stores to get out of the house. Big regret of mine life-wise. But yeah, I had to buy the Game Wave. I'm never gonna hook up. It's a pain in the ass enough to hook up a good console. I'm not gonna take it out of the box and hook up some trivia machine. Nobody cares. I don't want to play trivia. Why did I spend $20 on it? And now I have to make it. I'll make a video on it someday to justify that $20. But regrets. And my final regret. This is kind of getting away from the thrift store topic, but I will just say, I no longer own one, but I owned a PS Vita. The PS Vita is a cool piece of hardware, but its library wasn't where it's at. The memory cards are overpriced. It was just, I lost money. I shouldn't have bought a PS Vita. That is my regrets. In a very emotional, energized speech, because the fucking Ouya. Burn in hell. Ouya. I rest my case.
Damn, that was a lot.
I know, fucking send me to the White House so I can give a speech on the podium about the Ouya.
No, I do want to say about the whole grandma thing.
Yeah.
What you did, was kind of bad.
It wasn't intentional, but in retrospect.
I'm just saying, but like, one thing, and I know, oh, it's so heartfelt, so, emotional, blah, blah, blah. I really, like, I know when you talk about parents and grandparents and stuff like that, and I know this is really off topic, but I want to get my dad into retro gaming.
Oh my god, hang on. We want to make this a topic? Because I got stuff to say about getting parents into games, too.
Yeah, fuck, it's gonna be a topic.
Alright, because I'm already thinking of stuff, too. You go.
Now, it was one summer. This summer was fucking great, right? I was in summer school, and every time I came home, I played Xbox 360 with my dad.
Yeah.
We played hold on. So yeah, each day when I would come home from summer school, I would play Grand Theft Auto 4 with my dad. And man, we had some good times. We just ran the city, we blew things up, we killed a lot of civilians.
Fuck yeah.
And I just remember looking back at those some like great times, you know?
Yeah, it's like a bonding experience. You got to show your dad like your thing, and you got to connect on that level.
Yeah. And my dad, he'd play games back in the day. He had Dreamcast, PS1, the NES. And whenever I asked about his system, like, hey dad, how big was Nintendo in the 80s? He was like, oh son, they were big, they're this and that. And then I'm like, hey dad, what was it like when the NES came out? And of course, being the dad that he is, he'd be like, oh, it was great, we had the Nintendo,
Yeah.
then they had the Super Nintendo. Wow. Of course, fucking bad jokes, but whenever I go to the retro store or whatever, I'm like, hey dad, you want any of these games since you played PS1 or Xbox back in the day? He's just like, nah, I'm good. And I'm like, alright, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I finally fucking got him. So the PS1 I got with the screen?
Yeah.
He came up to me like 1 o'clock in the morning. Hey, let me get this PS1 with the screen real quick. I want to play some Tomb Raider. I'm like, yes, I finally fucking got him. And we went to the retro store the other day, and I asked him, hey, you want any games from here? He used to play original Xbox on occasion. Nah, I'm good, son. But yeah, man, I just like playing games with my dad like I used to.
Yeah, it's like if you could get him into it, it'd be fun. It would be something for him to do, Like he could go on his own adventure and like really like we as gamers, we know like there's games that you put so many hours in, but it's almost like it feels like it's part of your life. Like you look back on that journey you went on almost. It's like
yeah, man, like
it's hard to translate that. Like I wanted to get my dad into gaming at all, cause like I used to play games with my dad back in the day, like that golf game on the Xbox original, Link's 2004, Mario Kart 64. But what sucks is revisiting the games later on, he wasn't as good. Like I just got too good at the games, I think. So now I have to I feel like I have to tone my skill down for him to even have fun. So it just sucks. Like I wanted to try to get him into Halo, because like I feel like my dad's biggest issue with getting into games is figuring out like the thumbsticks, like moving and looking around at the same time seems to be his biggest problem. And I just think like if I could get him into gaming and give him something to do, it'd be so great. But it's just hard enough to find time with parents now. And like I feel bad too, because sometimes he seems like he would want to play Mario Kart 64 maybe, but I never make the effort to try with him either. It's just I'm always in my room, so it's just you want your parents to play games with you. You want to have that bonding experience. Like it sucks too, because like the Atari 2600 we had fun enough playing, but then the last time we tried playing it I don't know what happened. It just didn't work out. Like, we didn't have as much fun as usual, and it kind of put a damper on it. So I would like him to play games again, but then we tried, and it's just like, not to brag, definitely not a pro gamer, but I'm like too good at the games too, and it's not fun to play a game with someone who like, if they're way better than you. So it just sucks. Like I wish I could get him into games. I thought about it, but like hope for me would say yes, I can get him into it, but realistic me feels like it's just never gonna happen. Even though I'd love to be able to get him into games, but I mean, don't get me wrong, there's games he'll never play, but it's just like if I could translate, like he loves a Western movie like Tombstone. If I could translate the emotional journey of 40 hours in Red Dead Redemption 2, then that'd be great. But it's like a wall you can't cross, you know?
Yeah, nah, I feel you. Like I don't know, man. I just wanted to bring back like that bonding experience. You know, coming home from school, playing Grand Theft Auto 4 with your dad, have a good time, eating snacks, whatever. And it's just not the same anymore, man. I mean, maybe that's just me growing up and him getting older, but yeah, like on occasion, whenever I'm playing SNES or NES on the Switch, I'm like, hey Dad, how do you get past this? You know, playing Super Mario World, trying to pass through levels. He's just like, oh, here you go, this, and this. And then I'm like, hey Dad, check out these games. He's like, whoa, Punch Out? Okay. And he literally beat Punch Out first try. I'm like, nice, Dad.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's just like, he's into gaming a little bit, but I want to get to the point where I can play Halo with him, you know, competitively.
Yeah. Now I get where you're coming from. Like, maybe it is just an age thing, but I don't know. Parents aging in general is just like it's something that brings me great stress in life.
Yeah, man. Like they're getting old and we're getting old.
Well, it's just like there's certain elements of parents aging too that makes it really sad. Like, especially like if your parents have a dream and they haven't made it yet, then you start questioning to yourself, well, time has gone by so fast that in 15 years you think to yourself, Jesus, they're gonna be in their 70s, and then what if their dream hasn't come true yet, and then they're on their deathbed, and then their dream didn't come true. You know, it's just like that stress of time ticking. Not to take us on a super down note, but
yeah, I mean, it's like that sometimes, man. Like it's kind of hard, like watching them get old. Like my mom, she just got reading glasses, and I'm like, what do you need those for? She's like, well, I need those to read. And that's how you know they're getting old.
Yeah, it's just like the ticking of time really, like, it's not fun. It's very stressful, and all honestly, like, I feel like I just graduated high school, and it's like, Jesus, a few generations that have graduated since me already. Jesus, like, I'm gonna be 45 and tomorrow. I feel like.
Yeah.
The Slimecast has hit a very depressing note. In 20 minutes, we went from joy happy to the utter soul-crushing sadness.
Well, I mean, it gets real like that sometimes, man.
I don't know. I feel like this is the best Slimecast episode so far, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Me and Nostalgia, we will bring you comedy, but we are human, and we will bring humanity.
Should we move on to a much happier topic then?
Big Iron. So, that's the emotional breakdown. Kids, if you're listening, cherish those memories, because the fucking Grim Reaper is approaching. Alright, a happy note. If you want, you can just go on to your next topics. I got a bunch written down. Definitely want to cover some more, but I mean, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'm fine if this podcast goes for like another hour if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm aiming for 2 hours, but go ahead, shoot off another topic.
All right. I got a bunch of them. I've got one topic that, well, I feel like it'd be mostly me ranting on a monologue, so I'll probably skip it. But
Nah, go ahead.
All right. And I'm gonna let everyone in on my lazy side. I'm secretly hoping this will be good enough to clip out and upload as its own video also, so I don't have to make this video. I'm gonna go on a monologue. Are you ready?
Yep.
The fucking Halo Infinite reveal.
Oh, jeez.
You fucking bastards at 343. Alright, ranting time. 343 took over Halo. I was hopeful, but I was a wee lad. Halo 4 came out. In retrospect, I respect Halo 4 more. I respect what they did with Cortana. However, Halo 4 was confusing. I was not the only one to be confused. Lots of people were confused. There's one cutscene in Halo 4 where they literally introduced like 27 plot points from the books in a few minutes. You better fucking pay attention or you will be confused by the storyline. Halo 4 changed the art style of Halo. It changed the sound. It changed the feel. Halo 5 was even worse. Halo 5's game mechanics were annoying. Thruster pack, sprinting, Spartan charge, fucking jumping from the sky. It didn't look like Halo. The fucking art design looked like ass. There I said it. The story was badly written. I could have wrote a better story. Sue me. The Halo 5 is terrible. It's barely a Halo game. If you took a block of cheese and you put Halo on it, it wouldn't make it Halo. There are fundamental, there are things about something that make it what it is, not the name, motherfuckers. Alright, Halo Infinite's approaching. I liked Halo Wars 2 overall. Its art style was nice, but... So 343 gets some credit, although different genre, and the people who developed the cutscenes get a lot of credit too. So Halo Wars 2 is okay, I should mention it. However, under 343, the films weren't that great. Halo's been lackluster. 343 is a terribly ran company. Its own employees say so. There's a reason why you see so much turnover. So Halo Infinite approaches, right? And I won't make this monologue too long. I was disappointed by the Halo Infinite reveal. Halo YouTubers who I feel like they just want the fight to be over and they just want to love Halo again. The people who have connection to 343, the big Halo YouTubers, I feel like you are too wishy-washy, you're going too soft on 343 Industries. 343 Industries failed to deliver. They fucking failed to deliver with Halo Infinite. So, the opening cutscene, the new character that they deem Broham, he's okay. His personality is a bit weird, it was okay. The opening cutscene of the reveal was fine. However, the gameplay, immediately, as soon as the gameplay starts, the assault rifle is the Halo Reach model. Look, I love Halo Reach, great memories, fucking... If I could go back to that time period, I'd probably get on that rocket ship. I love Halo Reach, even if it's faults, but the Halo Reach assault rifle is one of the worst designs for the assault rifle, probably the worst. If they wanted to enact nostalgia and a feeling of old Halo, they should have went with the Halo 3 assault rifle or the Halo 1 assault rifle. They went with the Halo Reach model. That's already wield mistake number one. I know it's not exactly the Halo Reach model, but it looks close enough, goddammit. Now, I know it's an old build, but the stuff popping in, the fucking background looks like Minecraft. The weapons sound like ass. All the new weapons look generic as fuck. One of them is an assault rifle that I swear to fucking Christ I saw in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I swear to God I saw that same exact assault rifle in Black Ops 2. The new pistol design is the most generic pistol I've ever seen. You motherfuckers saying it's the Halo 2 Magnum, it's not. Look at the difference. And even if it was the Halo 2 Magnum, the Halo 2 Magnum is also the worst designed Magnum. But even that's far better. This is a generic pistol. The weapons all look generic. The grapple hook, I'm intrigued by the grapple hook, but it might mess up gameplay. The new gameplay changes in Halo 5 has messed up a map design. If you give everyone a jetpack, they have to design maps different for those limitations. The grapple hook might fuck up maps. So the grapple hook's tricky. The new Covenant's okay. The Banished need more grit. They look like Lego characters. Excuse me, Mega Bloks. They look too plasticky. The blood. There's blood back, but the blood does not look good. The blood disappears immediately. That's why they want to keep that damn T for teen rating. The blood disappears. Halo 1, you could coat the fucking hallway in blood. The blood just disappears. Fucking make the Mega Bloks game. Fuck, stop giving us a half-assed. I like that the Banished pods explode and catch on fire. it gives a good mentality of the banners. You get out and fight or you die in your pod. I like that. The end cutscene with the Brute looks like ass. It looks terrible. The Brute is supposed to have meaning. He's not Atriox. Who fucking cares? So, to sum it up, bad weapon design. The weapons sound bad. They're generic. The enemies look too plasticky. They're okay. The enemies are okay. I'm glad they brought the Covenant back. The game looks like ass. So, it sounds bad. Generic designs. The game has fucking bad graphics. The fucking Brutes look weird. They want us to wield hairless ones. I get it. It's okay. Also, the Brute Phantom looks generic too. I just want to throw that in. So, a lot of generic, safe choices. Not even safe, just generic. They're not taking any fucking risk. No grit. If you want to know how to make a Halo 2 game look, Halo 2 Anniversary, that's how it should look, motherfuckers. Fucking Haytham Gruxton out. Sorry, I had to deliver that monologue.
Damn, that was a lot.
I had, and I could have said more. So I hopefully I can clip that out now. So that's my lazy Haytham mixed with angry Haytham. Just delivered the monologue. I'm sorry. There's no. If you have anything to chip in, you can.
I don't have much, but I've only played Halo, and I'm halfway through Halo 2, and surprisingly enough, I'm interested in Halo Infinite. But unfortunately, though, I'm not gonna buy an Xbox Series X day one. Fuck that.
Yeah, same. We've discussed the Series X. I'm holding off on any new console. I don't have the fucking money, and also I need to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
All right. Since that topic was more of a monologue, you can throw out a topic. I gotta fucking cool down after that rant.
I don't have much more, but
I was like Eminem and that Rap God, the fast part, just fucking nonstop.
Alright, I don't have much more, and this one is kind of a repeat, but cleaning N64 cartridges. Now, cleaning these off, you need to be very careful. So, I just went in there with an alcohol wipe and everything was fine, but the label, right?
Yeah.
The label had a bit of aging on it, right? And I want to be careful because if I get it wet, it's gonna be all fucked up.
Right.
So I dabbed the label with alcohol wipe slightly, just slightly wiped it down, whatever, and it doesn't get off. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this brown aging thing. So like.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah, so I tried to go in lightly and carefully, and nothing's working out. And on the backside, I don't know why people did this, but somebody engraved their name on the N64 card.
Ah, you fucking bastard.
Yeah.
Did you have to worry about it getting stolen that much? You had to carve your name in, you caveman.
Well, I mean, I understand because N64.
That's right, it was Sharpie.
Well, again, I understand it because N64 games were expensive back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So okay. The backside is a little bit dirty. It has these, I don't know what they are. They're like little black spots. I have to literally put in some elbow grease to get them out.
I know that. You got like the rough side of the paper towel and you're really like fucking putting the pressure on.
Yeah, like I had to put in a lot of work to get it out. And then there's, again, I don't know how to describe it, but N64 cartridges fucking stink. They smell
I've never had that problem, do they?
That's the thing, it's really slight. So when I grab an N64 cartridge, it has that smell. So like my old N64 cartridges, they don't have that smell since they've been in my room for a while. But yeah. I just got 2 new ones and they fucking smell.
That's not good.
They smell like they came. They smell like they excuse me. They smell like they came from straight from the fucking 90s. Like nobody's touched this in 20 fucking years.
Yeah.
So I try to do a light coat of air freshener around the cartridge, so it doesn't really smell that bad. But unfortunately, it smells like Lysol and the 90s. If 90s had a smell, this was it.
I feel like I can picture that smell, and it doesn't smell good.
It doesn't.
Well, I will say, pro tip for cleaning any game, and I'm throwing this tip to you in the audience. Well, you might not be able to find them now due to the a certain virus, but there's like this tube of Clorox cleaning wipes, and they look amazing. They have like the Clorox cleaner on them, so they're already wet when you take them out of the tube, but they have a rough side to them. They look great for cleaning games. It's just a pro tip. So they would probably work to get that black stuff off, but the smell, you might want to light a candle when you play Nintendo 64.
Yeah. And again, like, I love N64s, man. Like, the games are unfortunately expensive, but I freaking love these games. Like, well, okay, I guess
The Nintendo 64 needs more love. That's why I made that video. The Nintendo 64 is not overrated, or something like that.
Yeah. Now, I guess this could technically be a topic, but fucking South Park for the N64 is bad.
We don't want to spoil your review.
Oh man, you're right. But let me just add in one quick thing.
All right.
First of all, the controls are fucking ass. You walk around with the C buttons and you aim with the joystick.
Oh,
Right.
that sounds terrible.
And then you throw your weapons with the B button, and you jump with the fucking R thing, the R trick.
That sounds awful. That sounds fucking awful.
It is. And you know what? Okay, I'll probably be spoiling the review. I'm probably spoiling the review a little bit.
Nostalgia. This is in anticipation of Nostalgia's upcoming review. Just know, this level of uncontrollable ranting about a game is caused by a man who has spent a long time playing this game for review, and just the irritation of it. So just know, this review coming, it's gonna fucking talk about this game. It's gonna rant about it. If you're curious about this game, watch Nostalgia's review. If you want this game to be ripped apart, watch Nostalgia's review. Because this man has gone through the pain of this fucking game.
Well,
Just listen to that control layout. That control layout's awful. If you think a game could be good with that control layout, go watch Nostalgia's video, because you're going to be proven otherwise.
Alright, look out for a video Monday, or just look out for a video Monday or Tuesday.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. So this game is fucking ass. Alright, first of all, the controls are garbage. Even for N64, this shit is fucking garbage. Now, I know N64 and PS1 had fog for a reason, but my god, you can barely see anything. And I know I'm gonna piss myself off by doing this, but I'm gonna beat the game in one shot.
Oh no. How long is it?
There's, I believe, 20 to 25 levels.
What if it's like a 20-hour game? How are you gonna beat it in one shot?
When I'm done with this, I'm gonna go to the store and I'm just gonna buy a bunch of snacks.
You're gonna die. If it's that bad, you're gonna die of anger.
However, though, okay, so I played it for, I believe, 3 hours yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I know this is gonna piss somebody off, but I'm gonna beat it with the cheats.
You have to. That's the only way.
Yeah, and fortunately enough, the cheats are funny because if you know South Park, you already know what it is.
Yeah, it's not even cheating. It's just a different way to play it, almost.
Yeah. Now, the cheat code names are pretty fucking funny. So, if you know South Park, you already know what it is. So,
Yeah.
Invincibility, it's ass man. And for level select, God, I can't think of what it's called, but it's just like it's something that Cartman always says. It's like respect my authority or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I think for all weapons, it's just like shooting is bad, okay? You know, like Mr. Mankey or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really it. But unfortunately, putting in the cheats, they couldn't have a regular keyboard and mouse. No. It's like this spin wheel thing where you have to select the letter one at a time, right?
Yeah.
And if you fuck up the cheat code, you gotta start all over. And man, this shit pisses me off. So I'm just gonna use Ass Man as invincibility. So, you know, I have to select one letter at a time. A, B, C, D, E, S, M, A, N, and then you just don't click start or A to select it. There's a delete and end button, and you have to just scroll through it. You know, you just gotta wait till you hit it, and if you miss it, you have to start all over.
It takes forever to type on consoles, but the Nintendo 64 typing sounds exceptionally long.
It is.
Nostalgia? Hey, buddy, now you know the level of pain it was to review that video game Sneakers. Now you fucking know.
Dude, I saw Sneakers at the store, and I was
Don't
really
buy
debating
it.
on getting it.
Don't buy it. Fucking buy it and burn it on fire. This game can never be played. It's painful.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna have to go back and get it.
Didn't the man in the video teach you anything? A rat was in his house.
I mean, it can't be that bad.
It's fucking... Yeah, I could only play for 20 minutes, and I had to go to bed. I was drained.
Oh, actually, okay. I'm sorry this is like really a topic, but don't fall asleep with your Xbox on.
What?
Don't fall asleep with the original Xbox on. Do not do that.
Oh, well, overheat.
No. Okay, so...
It makes noise. It's like the creepy noise.
Yes, that shit woke me up.
It's like the moon landing radio or something.
Yeah, it's like beep, boop, bop, die human, beep, boop, bop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And the shit's fucking creepy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's just like, it's like what?
I thought people were sensitive about it, like, yo, original Xbox ain't creepy. I fell asleep with this shit on. It was 3 o'clock in the morning when I woke up.
That sounds creepy.
Yes.
Especially if you're like not really expecting it and you're like, what is that noise?
Like that shit was real creepy.
It's like, yeah, it's just the creepy mystery, or like it's just mystery. It's like, why is that there? Like, what is this weird robotic like radio channel in the background?
Okay, I might have a conspiracy theory on this, but I probably shouldn't talk about it. But whatever. Why did they add that in? Like I get it, you know, Xbox. If I could describe Xbox as a character, it was that edgy 2000s type person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I guess they put it in for the hell of it.
Yeah. And it's just like, I know, like, I probably shouldn't be talking about this because YouTube is starting to, like, block our video from searches. Like, you know, Bill Gates and the whole Epstein thing. I feel like Bill Gates had something to do with that. You know, with the design and with the many, like whoever designed that, I feel like Bill Gates had a part in it, and that's why it's kind of creepy like that.
All right. On a dangerous topic, here's what I'll say. I think I wouldn't go as far as your connection. I think they just put it in for the hell of it and to make it creepy. However, what I will say, with Epstein, there's a lot more famous and powerful people connected than the people would think.
Oh.
Don't let your kids around celebrities alone. Be careful. There's bad people out there.
Don't let them around future presidents, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, remember, Bill Clinton took the plane 26 times and Donald Trump hung out with Epstein. Both parties are connected. Don't trust either.
Yep.
I think we agree on this. I was hesitant, but I also retweeted. If you go to the Hey from Gruxon Twitter, there's a retweet at some point we're connected to this.
Yeah. Well, I guess you should move on to a lighter topic.
Yeah.
But do you have any?
I got a bunch of topics. I have too many, but it's nice. I feel good that I have a solid list that I'll have for next time too. I should probably delete the ones I've got. Yeah, I've got a bunch. I don't know how long you want to go.
I'm shooting for 2 hours.
Okay, sweet. That'll give us some time. Yeah, are you good topic-wise?
To be honest, I'm all out.
Okay, sweet.
We talked about all mine, so.
Well, that's good for me. And again, this is the best episode of the Slimecast. I feel like we brought energy. We've brought great topics, moments.
Yeah, we did bring a lot. And honestly, I like the podcast is going like this.
Yeah.
We strategized, we organized, we had a set plan.
Yeah, it's nice too, cause it's really well structured. But there's moments like this. But that's what's nice about a podcast. It's also a conversation. I feel like we've got the perfect blend.
Yeah.
And again, I enjoy the conversation either way. Even if nobody watches it or everyone watches it, I enjoy the conversation. People in the future can go back, If we make it big on YouTube, people can go back.
Yeah, they just don't want to listen to they just shouldn't listen to certain videos, though.
Yeah. Actually, hang on. You're leading me right into a topic.
Go ahead.
I'm going to let you go. But I gotta name the topic.
No. Go ahead.
No, this is connected to what you're saying. You're gonna be able to go with what you're saying. Our worst videos and our best videos.
Alright, so one of my worst videos is, let me find it first. Give me a quick second.
They don't have to be public anymore. They can be public or not public.
Surprisingly enough, my G4 video, I feel like that was I was accurate with the information, but the video editing was bad on my part.
I like the video, but I get where you're coming from though. Well, also as a creator, you have the expectations in your head too.
Yeah, I wanted this video to be big. I wanted it to be sort of like a mini I wanted the video to be big. I wanted to do sort of like a mini documentary, but no, it was bad. I got my facts right, but the video editing was bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair in your defense, you haven't made that many videos with editing, so practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like after that long break, I'm somehow better at editing.
I can relate to that. It was a long break for mine when my computer was broke, but it took months and months, and the videos before that versus after, there's definitely a step up.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, this is one thing I do want to do, but sorry.
Yeah.
But I recently got a microphone or whatever, and I want to hook it up to my phone, but unfortunately, you need one of those dongles or whatever, so USB to Lightning and all that.
Yeah.
But at that point, I still don't know if my microphone is gonna work on the iPhone.
Just a pro tip. I'm sorry. As I say, sometimes the microphone on a phone won't work with the default camera app, but there's camera apps you can download and then they have like the microphone settings in it. I have one. I just want to I can't find it right now. I'll send you the name of it, and if it's on Apple, because I have a microphone for my phone, and with this app it gives you more camera options, including selecting like audio.
Alright.
Open camera, it's called. So if your microphone doesn't work, then definitely just a pro tip.
Alright, yeah.
Anyway, sorry, what were we saying?
Shit, what were we talking about?
Yeah, worst and best videos, and you're talking about your G4 video, and then you're talking about that you got a microphone.
Oh, okay. So I'd say another bad video of mine was my top 5 game series. So like top 5 games on the OG Xbox, N64, Dreamcast, PS1.
There you go.
Yeah, like those videos were bad. Hello? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, anyway, sorry, what were you saying?
I'd say my top 5 videos were also bad because they were okay, but it's just like kind of like filler content, you know, like
Yeah.
I like making top 5 videos, but the videos themselves are bad.
What do you think's bad about them?
I guess that like I personally feel like it's kind of like filler content, you know. Like when I first went back to YouTube, I just made a bunch of them. Top 5 PS1 games, top 5 Dreamcast games, top 5 N64 games. You know, it was just like filler content. And I just wanted to make, you know, like big, huge videos on video games. But that was just like, you know, filler.
Yeah, I definitely relate. Like filler content, you get it out at the time, but definitely, it's not as satisfying.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of your what's your favorite video of yours?
My favorite, I would have to say
The best one.
I would have to say my Game Boy Advance video and my recent one, underrated 90s cartoons.
Yeah, I feel like that was definitely like the underrated 90s one. I feel like is probably your best one.
Yeah,
It had like a lot of work into it and a lot of fun.
Yeah. What about you though?
Well, worst videos. I think a lot of my worst ones, like, again, I've almost every video before my computer broke, because there's like a gap, and I feel like definitely a step up. And a lot of the videos, like, they're not bad. I made like a lot of Halo videos that don't really fit the channel now, but back then they did. So some two of my worst videos are also pretty funny, which is why they're still up. 5 rules to follow in public bathrooms. I have this video up on my channel. It does not fit the channel at all, but the video is funny, and it still stands. So, 5 rules to follow in public bathrooms. Video on Hey from Gruxton channel. Why is it there? Well, we may never know. Alright, this one, I don't know if you've seen this video. It's one of my most popular videos. It has 465 views. Hentai Shooter 3D Christmas Party Review. Have you seen it?
No.
It's funny, but bad. Okay, the video was meant to be stupid. I reviewed this shitty, 29-cent Steam game about some Doom ripoff game. It's like a hentai shooter. It was meant to be stupid. I made the review stupid. It's funny, but I also, as funny as it is, I do kind of hope it eventually gets buried by more popular videos and fades into the background.
Unfortunately though, I am gonna check out the video after this podcast. I mean,
It is funny.
now that you kind of mention it, I do want to check it out.
Yeah, you should, but check out the 5 rules to follow in public bathrooms one too. That one's pretty funny. Dumb but funny. There's been some unlisted ones. I made a video on Fortnite where it's like it was like kind of defending Fortnite because it gets too much hate. Like I opened the video with a fake Let's Play. I'm like, I'm Capri Sun Kid and we crushed the competition. Like some fake Let's Player. That video was just like badly structured, so it's unlisted. Yeah, there's just videos I have little critiques here and there of videos from the past, editing and stuff. A lot of times the editing doesn't come out that great, like audio.
Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of another bad video I have.
Yeah.
Now, you can probably listen to this one. It was this podcast I did with 5 of my friends.
I did watch like the first 2 minutes, but I'm gonna be honest, I meant to come back to it, but I didn't yet.
Yeah, hold up, let me find it specifically. Where is it? Okay, here it is. The Let Me Cast with a few friends. Now oh man. Okay. So, it was a few of us, and we had this chick. She was kind of a voice actor, right?
Yeah.
And oh man, this is real bad. But she would say kinky, after every sentence or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
I think I remember that.
Yes. And during the podcast, when one of my friends suggested, hey, we should do a kinky counter. And oh my fucking god, that video was bad. That video was fucking horrible.
Everyone go check out Nostalgia's video. With
Oh
5
god.
That video goes viral.
Oh god, I hope I can see one of those friends, or kind of like ex-friends. I don't want to go into it, but one of them is a psychopath, and yeah.
Well, I have ex-friends too, for various reasons, but I also can relate. When you get together with friends, cringy things happen, cringy jokes are made, cringy communication happens.
Yeah, man, like we made a lot of outdated jokes. You know, like one of my... Okay, so shout out to my friend TV, but he makes a lot of puns.
Yeah.
And there's this other friend called JT Dog. Shout out to him. They would always do a Santa Papyrus bit. It was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I can relate. I have a channel under my real name. My real name is not Haytham Gruxton, by the way, in case nobody knew. It's my stage name, but under my real name, my childhood channel is still up, and every few months I'll throw a random stupid video on it for no reason. One of them was on the news, actually, so it's semi-successful. But, I have a bunch of vlogs I made with my friends in my bedroom. Like 20 of them, and they're all fucking unlisted. Dude, these fucking vlogs were so bad. Oh, they're so fucking cringy. Holy shit. Picture 3 guys in a bedroom making cringy vlogs and add extra cringe. Dude, some of the jokes I said, some of the words I used, I can't believe they were public. Jesus, like, those are some of my worst videos.
yeah, man, I feel that.
Alright, best videos. Alright, I'll go into mine real quick.
Alright, let's see.
Well, I feel like the Sneakles video might be my best video, like
Oh, yeah,
entertainment wise.
You put in a lot of work in that video.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like outside filming, like the fight scene, I'd have my laptop on a chair, and then I'd like my webcam plugged in my laptop, like one of them, like outside webcams with the wire. So I'd be filming me, and then I would be using my phone too. Like took a long time to edit and piece together.
Yeah, you put in a lot of work.
I feel like that's probably my best video, entertainment-wise, definitely.
Yeah.
My nostalgia equals blissful melancholy. That video I really like for personal reasons. I feel like that video, there's actually personal details in there that I show a clip from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, for instance. It's like like there's no reference for that, but I still put it in there. That video is almost for me in a way, and I really like that video for personal reasons. And also, one guy in the comment section like kind of had an emotional reaction to it when I mentioned like memories with the GameCube and stuff, so that's nice. I really like that video. Again, there's like weird like personal stuff like there's no context for it. I'm surprised I put in, but I really like that video of mine. I guess those are. I would also throw my Xbox original video in there. I'm on my phone trying to find the name of it. Oh, I love the Xbox original from childhood and something in the title. I really like that video too. That video came out really well. And now that I do that show about the Xbox original, having the video about why I love the Xbox original, I feel like it sets a great context, and I really like that video. So I probably put those three.
To be honest, so I actually want to say thank you for like encouraging me to buy more original Xbox games. Like to be honest, the original Xbox was kind of like another system to me. Like, oh yeah, I remember playing it as a kid. Whenever I would go, game shopping or whatever, I would always like, leave it behind.
Yeah.
But because we've been doing this podcast a lot, I thought, okay, next time I go there, I'm gonna focus on original Xbox games. And yeah, so thanks.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to spread the love of the Xbox original. And eventually I should be doing a one-on-one with this guy, the Pirate Pimp, I believe. It was a channel about the Xbox original. We're supposed to do a big collab eventually on that, so look forward.
Alright.
But we both have the habit of letting time get ahead, so the podcast will be coming out in 2052. Anyway. I guess we can, I'll throw out one more topic, and then we'll end on the, our future plans. I'll throw out one more topic real quick.
Alright.
I was picking one because I got a long list here. Alright, fuck it. Let's just do... Alright, the things that get us energized and motivated. The way it, like... Do you have any, like, video that you watch, music that you listen to, an act that you do to get you in the mood to do, like, work? Whether it's, like, working on YouTube or what. Like, what do you do to get energized, motivated, and hyped up for something?
I would say either music or YouTube. So like music usually gets me going for whatever, either that's working out, going to work, going swimming, or whatever.
Yeah.
But motivation to make like videos or whatever, and again, I don't mean to get emotional, touching, whatever, but I'll say it's you and another YouTuber I know.
Me.
Yeah.
Nice. So I'm glad. I am flattered to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, you put out great fucking videos, man, and my videos are alright, I guess.
I appreciate that my videos are able to connect with anybody,
Well, I mean, yeah, like you put a lot of work into yours, and I try to put a lot of work into mine.
Yeah, and you can relate to me. We're both on that, like, that grind, that level of us, like, we both go through the same problem, I feel like, of, like, you look cold on a video and then it might not get the same the amount of views you want. Like nothing's worse than uploading it, going to bed, waking up to check it, and nothing has happened.
Yeah, man. I seriously want people to see my videos. Like, I've even started adding like hashtags and shit now, but nothing's really working. Like,
You know, I have an idea for us too, but we'll have to talk about it when we're not recording.
all right.
We'll go into that later. Anything else?
No, not really. I guess.
What
guess
type of music? Anything specific? Or any song you return to?
I mostly just listen to like 80s and 90s hip hop. Like that's something I'm deep into. I actually want to make a video on modern hip hop versus old school hip hop, but I don't really think it fits in with my channel.
Yeah, I mean that might be a topic for the podcast though, because like I'm not really an 80s or 90s rap and hip hop guy, but I do consume a lot of rap, a lot of underground rap and stuff. So in the future, we'll definitely have to do a rap topic or something.
Yeah.
I'm down to talk about rap. I mean, my favorite rapper is modern day Eminem. Well, old Eminem, but so mine skews more modern day, like 2000s and onward, and some weird underground stuff. We'll definitely have to do a rap topic at some point.
Okay. This is. I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is gonna be like kind of a mini topic.
All right.
I really don't like modern Eminem. Like the other day, I was listening to my name is. Hey, my name is what? My name is Chicka Slim Shady. Da da da. Like,
Yeah.
I really do love 2000. I really do love early 2000s Eminem. He put a lot of creative energy and shit. Like he releases funny videos back then, but he also releases serious shit like Toy Soldiers and I forget what it was, but it's just like him.
Like The Way I Am and stuff.
Yeah, Way I Am. That's another good one. And there's this one I can't remember what it is. It's like
Describe it.
the music video. It's him writing a paper to a rapper. And
Oh, Stan.
Yeah.
Deal Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't answered. Or whatever.
Yeah. See, he could release serious shit and funny shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, he's now more serious and funny. And I don't mind modern Eminem, but the thing is, he doesn't release any really good stuff. I can only think of really 3 good songs from modern Eminem, and that's Berserk and shit. I cannot think of the fucking name, but it's him and this other rapper. It has something to do with cars, and the video.
Oh, Fastlane.
Yeah. So Berserk, Fastlane, and shit. I can't think of the last one, but yeah, those are a few really good songs like from modern day Eminem. But I'm missing the Slim Shady, making babies. I'm missing the funny stuff.
Slim Shady, hotter than a set of twin babies. That song was great. Yeah, the thing is, like, I like modern day Eminem and old Eminem, but the difference between the two I understand, and I do understand people not liking modern Eminem, but yeah, this will be like a mini topic because I feel like I can sum this up perfectly, because as a big Eminem fan and a guy who's listened to every one of his albums, old and new, like a bunch of times each, and continue to. It's like Eminem, I think the main issue now is his flow is more choppy. And even Eminem admits, like, after the drugs and everything, and just with old age, he can't do the same flows.
See, no, that's the thing. That's one thing I want to bring up. Recovery. Now,
I like Recovery.
Yeah, I like 2 songs from Recovery. I like, shit. Don't give it to me. I know the song and I know this one lyric. I'm not afraid. I'm not.
It's just called Not Afraid.
Oh, but yeah, though, not afraid, and the music video took place at a baseball stadium. I can't.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's not from Recovery. That's from That's from Relapse. But
Well, either way, I understand why Recovery was necessary. He was just coming back into the rap game after drugs and all that. Like, I understand it. You know, I know why you made it. But I feel like that's what launched modern day Eminem. And I know most of the comedy stuff came from him doing drugs and stuff like that. So, you know, I understand it, but he should be some more comedy stuff.
yeah, I do agree, and I think like his flow has suffered too. Like it's a lot more choppy. Like I feel like lyrically, Eminem's lyrics are better than when old school Eminem. Like there's more double meaning and shit, but at the same time it loses the meaning of the song kinda. And again, I still love modern day Eminem too, but there is a difference. Like he like now he has he has very impressive like double meanings you can't even pick up on, like in vitamin, like one a day, vitamin one a day, like real things.
Okay, this is the deep one. When he says, "That's an awfully hot coffee pot."
Hey, buddy. That freestyle is easy to joke on. However, I will.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, I was gonna say that freestyle is easy to joke on. However, I will say everyone focused on him calling Donald Trump booms, but they missed the actual cleverness of that line. He blended. Like that superhero who's the guy made of rock. Fantastic Four. Oh yeah, racism is the only thing he's fantastic for, because that's how he gets his rock soft. That rock guy, Fantastic Four. People miss, and he's rock soft. People miss the actual like cleverness of that line. They just focused on the but there is like, again, that freestyle is definitely one of his weakest, but like yeah, I'll have to get into this real quick. I feel like I'm able to provide like, well, I can if you don't mind, real quick, I'll provide like the counterpoint. I feel like of the viewpoint of a modern day Eminem fan, if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like Eminem, right? And I might just, if this goes well too, I might just clip this out for my second channel. But Eminem is this guy who has had bad songs and good songs, ups and downs, but he's always been so open, and people have been able to connect with him so much that even with his new stuff, it's almost like people are connected to the journey of Marshall Mathers and where he goes in life. And there's a lot of like obsessive fans and people who like, when he throws out a little meaning in a song, like it rings true. Like you're able to pick up on a lot of little meanings. I do feel like a lot of reviewers miss. Like Eminem, the modern day criticism of Eminem, I will say, like the mixing, sound-wise, music-wise, to be off and real. However, there's a lot of meaning that isn't picked up on. There's a lot of context to the album, it's also Eminem Infinite. I don't know if you've heard this album, Infinite. Actually, I'd recommend Infinite. Check out Eminem, It's Okay. So, but check out his whole Eminem Infinite is an album he produced before he got signed back in the 90s. It has a total 90s rap feel, and it's just like this positive rap album by a guy who's still cool at the time. Eminem Infinite, the whole album is nice. Check out Eminem, It's Okay. It's actually, you might appreciate the 90s rap guy, or like the 90s flow and stuff, and beats. But Eminem came onto the scene as like this, it was almost like a bullet from the middle America to like the fake Hollywood pop stars and shit. And he said a lot of stuff that this was big at the time. the stuff he was saying was never really heard before. People went mad and crazy over his lyrics. However, the Eminem Show is the last album that he's viewed as good. After that, he released Eminem Encore, which is a weak album overall. The album's okay. It has some good songs. There's a lot of bad songs on there. Some of Eminem's worst songs ever were on Encore. It was at the height of his drug addiction. And the album's not very good. Then he came back with Relapse. Relapse, I actually think Relapse is genius. It has a lot of serial killer songs. It's a weird album. But, like, and he has an accent in it. But, like, the rhyme schemes and some of the things he achieved on Relapse is insane. Relapse Refill is, like, the expanded one. And I do consider some songs on there, like Elevator, to be classics. But then you get the modern day Eminem. People didn't like Recovery. And Recovery is definitely the weirdest flow. I can't describe Recovery, the sound of the album. But I like it, but it sounds different.
I'm just in the floor of Recovery because he was just coming back, you know, to the rap game. Because you got to think about it, like, before Recovery, nobody really heard about Eminem after the early 2000s. So I understand, you know, when I could be wrong about this, but Recovery was Eminem's first album, you know, coming back to it.
Yeah, like Relapse kinda was, but as he said in Recovery, on Relapse, he was flushing the drugs out. So Recovery really is like the return.
Yeah.
I like Recovery though, like, the production was different, but I do like Recovery, and like, Recovery is a strange point for Eminem where it's post, drugs, but still some kind of relevance almost. Because the next album after Recovery, and I do think, Recovery has really good songs. I think Cinderella Man is underrated. I really like that song.
Yeah, I like it.
There's like, the song also sounds really good on radios in my opinion. Like the mixing, like the vocals don't get muddied and covered up by the bass, and I really like that. I really like Recovery as like a throw-on song. I also like Cold Wind Blows as just like this offensive gut punch opener. And Going Through Changes is nice. Also, You're Never Over is tribute to Proof, his best friend who died. I think that song's really good. I understand the criticism of Recovery, but I still like Recovery. Even though I know people hate like the more like standout pop like songs and stuff, but I still like Recovery. And then you get to the Marshall Mathers LP2. The Marshall Mathers LP2 is a weird zone. It's almost like Eminem was isolated from hip hop. It was like Eminem LP2 doesn't get a lot of credit or love, and it was overlooked at the time. Nobody really talks about the album, but it has some of the most popular, like, some modern day songs like Rap God or, like you said, Berserk. And I really like Marshall Mathers LP2. I think it has a lot of tracks that nobody ever talks about. Wicked Ways is a song nobody talks about. I really like the flow. MLP2 has some great rhyme zones. It has a sequel to Stan, about Stan's little brother getting revenge. So it has good songs on it. Modern Day Eminem is different, and then you get to Revival. Revival is definitely a weak album for Eminem. Castle is probably the standout song on that, which is really good. There's a lot of weak songs on there, but there's also songs that I think are underrated, like In Your Head, which I like the album still. Believe is good. Kamikaze is good, although Kamikaze is just a response kinda, so we'll see how that ages. Music to Be Molded By, I think, is a really good album. Basically, I can say something positive. I like most of his songs, but I'm kind of losing track of where it's at. Basically, yeah, Modern Day Eminem is somebody that people have a lot of invested in. And what I will say, and this might be speculation, I feel like there's a lot of people who listen to rap who don't listen to Eminem, and then there's a lot of people who listen to Eminem who don't listen to a lot of rap. So it's this weird thing where Eminem continually tops the charts, yet he's not talked about in hip-hop very much by like the common hip-hop fan, just because he has like this devoted fan base which is big enough to keep him on top. So it's like Eminem's in this weird place in hip-hop where he's both relevant but not relevant, which is this really weird area. Honestly, there's a lot that can be said about modern day Eminem versus old Eminem that I don't want to drown on too long. And I could review every song of his, which I'm obviously not going to do. But again, I understand the criticisms. Old Eminem was a time and place for the people there. It was representative of that time. His flow was different. The drugs obviously changed the way he rapped. Age. All of that plays in. So I do understand there is a divide. And not everyone's going to like the new stuff versus the old stuff. If my jumbled mess of sentences have explained anything or brought any context.
Nah, man, I feel like you made some good points.
And again, I could go on a long time, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, unfortunately, we kind of have to wrap it up.
Yeah, because again, I have thoughts on like, I could talk 5 minutes about each song and break it down. So, yeah, we should probably wrap the podcast up with all content plans coming up. And like, what are our plans in general?
Well, I'm obviously going to release a South Park video, and besides that, I'm most likely going to stream on Twitch, and shit, if you're still down for it, we could do the Halo collab, but it would just have to be Halo 1, because I still haven't done Halo 2.
Yeah, we need to figure out something to do. Also, yeah, as an aside, I was thinking about other potential collabs, too, we could do. But, yeah, the Halo collab's in a weird place, because I still want to make that dedicated Halo channel probably, but then there's no time to make it. And I might just make some Halo videos on the Haytham Gruxton channel. So, but I'm still down for that collab.
Yeah, well, if everything goes well and I have the South Park video done by Monday, we should be able to get the Halo video done by next Friday. Once I have the scripts written down, we should be ready for it.
Sweet. Any other plans?
Besides that, just stream on Twitch.
Nice. How's the Twitch streaming going?
It's going alright. Nobody's really watching now, so it's whatever.
Yeah, well, it's all about that grind. For me, well, I've got some plans. I'm gonna get this Slimecast episode out in the coming day or two. Once I take some time to edit it and get the timestamps, I edit out some like gaps and stuff caused by Skype. So I'll get this video out in the coming days. Well, I'll clip out that Halo part too, which will save time there. I've been I wanted to make those videos with my friend, but I don't know, he's dodging staying at my house, so I'm kind of giving up on that. But, because I was talking about I want to make like that Mario Kart 64 video with him and then make some other collab discussions of stuff I could upload, but that's fallen through. I've been thinking about reviewing A Bug's Life on the Nintendo 64. Because I need a game about bugs. Because I have like this weird video where it's like reviewing a bug game and like finding bugs in my yard and stuff. It's hard to explain, but there would be a weird, funny review. I've been kind of thinking about getting the next episode of my Xbox show out. Although, I don't know. It kind of feels like, because I want to go big on each episode and try to do something different. And I feel like I'm not quite ready to commit yet. It's probably time, and also, but it is a hassle to make the video, so I'm kind of putting it off for lazy reasons. Maybe get some music out in the second channel. And also, again, I was thinking about, I don't know, I'm thinking about doing some game reviews maybe like, I don't know. I'm sure you can relate. Like, you'll have the ideas for videos, and then one day you might just wake up and get a random idea out of nowhere and make that. So, expect some videos coming up that I didn't talk about here.
Nice, nice. But I guess thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're a fucking champ.
Fuck yeah. Slimecast episode 5, and then I'm gonna hit stop recording. Then I gotta tell you something real quick.
All right.
Hang on, what do you say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, thanks for watching. Check out Nostalgia64. Check out Ethan Gruxton.
Fuck
Follow,
yeah.
follow me on Twitch. Follow him on Instagram. And I guess we're out.
Hell yeah.